Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers, and I was not responsible for this.
He's the one with the controllers.
I was not responsible for Ela not apparently being able to, put lipstick on her upper lip. That's the only weird part.
Well, it's not Ela doing it.
Also, she's apparently she's had so many cutscenes thrown at her that her eyes are just starting to...
I think the worst part about it is the pupils are still white.
Although, hey, it could have been worse. You could have gone with the blank eyes, or as you said with the Love Heart ones, the Ahigo waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, actually does tie into something to mention. A manga the other day proved kind of... I've only read like the first 5 chapters of it, but it's proved a point I've long since had when I checked the comment section and saw what people were commenting on it. I encountered a sort of love comedy sort of manga called Sora wa Re no Shuizawaza Desu.
Uh-huh.
Which...
That's what it's called.
Which basically is a new girl sort of joins class, and the main character notices that she's possessed by a ghost, and a very sort of like Ring-esque sort of ghost.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Just casually figures that out.
Where
did Hop come
and
from?
And they see ghosts and all, and... Hiya! Looks like you both got yourselves registered. And who the heck are you?
Oh, hey, Sonia. What are you doing at our hotel?
I own it now.
This belongs to us.
I'm researching the mysterious Pokemon that are said to be in the slumbering world. Because
You know-
apparently my grandmother can't do it.
The Yiffer. The dreaded Yiff monster.
I reckon if I look into some of Galar's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? Funny enough,
You're already here anyway,
funny enough, the
so...
previous female professor also was big into researching history. I wonder why they keep doing that.
Oh!
It's a statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. He just stabbed a Pokemon. We never thought you could. He just ran up and stabbed it.
If only we'd read the Sinnoh textbooks.
The short version. We need an end to cutscenes.
Please.
Long ago,
She doesn't
a
even
great
change
Pokemon
anything.
covered the Galar region. People called it the Darkest Day. The land was assailed by gigantic Pokemon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and shield.
Unless you visit the next town, which
The statue
tries
here is
prove
meant to
this
depict
wrong.
the young hero of that legend.
It looks like
How
he's
young
still-
was he? He's 10 in this. Because he looks it, doesn't he? Huh. I suppose the hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. No, Lee doesn't stab people, I hope.
Well, he probably
probably
does,
has.
actually, let's be honest.
Sorry, I was hoping to think of him in an optimistic mood
Looks
for
like you're
once in
gonna
my
have
life.
your hands full of plenty to research, though. It's black storms and swords and shields and all.
You'll be alright, or will you be alright?
I don't. It doesn't matter. None of the dialogue.
Of course I will. I'll muddle through somehow. I've managed to get here in life. I can struggle through the rest.
My darkest day is my entire life.
You two are staying here at the hotel tonight, though, aren't you? Shouldn't you check in?
Yeah, we were going to till you started
Probably
harassing
so.
us.
And we'll look out for you too, Sonia. If we hear anything about any hero or not, we'll tell you.
It's almost like literally all you need to do is a basic travel trip of the region.
I guess we should head to the front desk to get tipped in.
No.
You go first, Ela. A cutscene awaits you.
It really does. What if we just left now?
Thanks for always tagging along with Hop. I hope you can help him. He needs it.
Leon does not worry.
Yeah, he doesn't worry. Leon really worries about him. Really? No.
Leon worries about nothing but himself and his fame. It's Jesse at the front.
As always.
Yeah, we've pretty much not really used Bondulance because he consistently remains a high level. Yo, we're Team Yale.
We came out all the way to this big city so that we could properly cheer on gym challengers. Team Yale is here to help after all. You're in for a battle if you want to stop us. I'm up for that.
Yep, good screen transition, guys.
It's funny that our ideas...
I'm a Marnie fan.
Again, it would have been so much better if, our original ideas of Team Yell and what the Team Yell leader would have been. He's just
They're basically just simps.
Team Yell's all about helping. Helping one very special trainer win the gym challenge, that is.
Also, I find it very kind of hypocritical that the dudes are just like fat kind of like neck breathers, and then the women are just like uncomfortably hot.
I mean, it's short hair, so it kind of ruins it.
I don't.
Oh gosh, that really is frightening. The lipstick.
Yeah, it's green. What do you expect?
Nah, more that it exists.
Zigzagoon. Very real
But yeah,
Zigzagoon.
the thing was, it was a very the Sora thing. Very funny, edgy comedy with some really likable characters introduced. The interaction with the ghost is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
And the person who's of course being might as well tail slap.
Yeah.
The person who's sort of being haunted by the ghost doesn't notice this, and so she'll comment on things like how she always feels relaxed in a bookstore, and it's because the ghost goes off and starts reading romantic shoujo mangas instead. And that she's always having to eat tons of food, and it's because the ghost is constantly draining her with a straw as she eats. So the girl's having to eat like twice as much. And the main character's like shy, but he's not like a complete sort of like doormat sort of thing. Yeah. Eventually Jesse will catch up with Bondulance.
Slowly but surely.
And then we just randomly throw out a Slowpoke.
Yeah. Avery is just vibing with us. We went looking for a fight and I lost. I'm so pathetic. I wish Marnie would punish me.
I wipe my tears away with this Marnie handshake cleave.
I want her to step on me. Oi, give me a break here. Team Yell, get me revenge for me. That would...
Would ya?
What if we just stabbed him?
Of course I've got you covered, mate! What could be bad in a ball in a lovely hotel lobby?
I'll shove my chimney sweep up you...
So, I don't even know, but it's just weird going about with these towels.
Yeah, it is. How did they get them printed?
But the thing I found out, really nice art, really funny story. Yeah, basically. Really well done. The thing I found out about it from the comments section was a lot of people commenting, so Noise made it. That's why the art looks so good. Really weird for him to do something safe for work. It was a hentai artist named Noise. And the comic and the manga was really good. Yeah. Which proves my point along that a lot of these people who make these sort of, not safe for work storylines and such, actually have really good stories that they could just do as actual mangas, as evidence. But, like, a lot of the time, it just feels like they'll just throw in a scene just to basically draw people into it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, and yet they could have
got carried away a bit being in this swanky hotel and all.
Sorry for getting in the way, your way!
Yes, I have to cover it
here! Tracy went down a dark path. Became obsessed with
man, Swanky's fish
became obsessed with a 10 to 12, 10 to 13-year-old.
Bloody Omnix!
I wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, Ela.
Why wouldn't you help me, Hop?
What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me?
I'm being harassed.
Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. I need to get some training in, so I'm joining.
This is harassment.
Also, none of the others are doing anything. I'll even heal up your Pokemon too. With my mystic powers. I'm Hop, one of this year's gym challenge, and the one who's going to be the next champion.
I had to resort to Satanism to have a friend.
You're not a chick, I don't care.
You're not my precious Marnie.
No, that's a nice 2-on-2. There's 4 of us.
Yeah, we already beat up 2 of them, though.
Yeah, but they've got weapons. I mean, those Vivivolas have spikes on.
Where did he pull that out of? I can already hear my victory coming. The only sound you'll make is a whimper of defeat.
That's it, really late.
Lag! Don't you love frame drops on something as simple as a battle start screen? Thank God we've entered the eternal
doesn't display it properly.
No.
Given like the 400 Pokemon, it's amazing they couldn't think of more diverse teams for these people to have.
Yeah. Also,
like it's funny there are some Pokemon who I don't think are ever used by a trainer.
They didn't even program like a building background.
It's just A. Just A.
Yeah, just hit the A button.
Nickit tends to be the weaker one in physical defense, so I might as well go, oh no, I have no idea about Galarian and Zigzagoon. I just don't want to acknowledge. I don't want to acknowledge it exists. I wanted a badger Pokemon for so long, and this is what we got.
Yeah, we got.
They ruined a poor Zigzagoon.
They destroyed Zigzagoon and made it Furry Bait Evolution, which is all Obstagoon is. I don't like Obstagoon. Thing is, it would have been fine as a completely separate thing. Well, that's dead. Nickit is awful.
I want to use one just because you've been saying it so much.
I've tried using one in Showdown, and it's very difficult. Like, they've got potential, because they do have access to Nasty
And to be
Plot.
fair, I was thinking of it in the main game. In the main game, you can use almost anyone.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Because I just don't care for post-game.
The thing I was running was, like, Focus Sash.
Thank you, Hop. Thank you. The Pokemon which used Snarl, and you used Growl on it.
I was running, like, a Focus Sash on it, so it could withstand a hit.
I know you probably weren't taught how to read, but I figured you could have at least learned something from the pictures of the Pokemon magazines that Leon left behind.
Yeah, but, like, remember, Hop is surprised for, like, up to 5 fights that you're able to do super effective moves. It's like, yep, I did it. Like,
One day we'll use another Pokemon.
It would be fine.
Gosh, I wish XP share wasn't a thing.
Yeah, same. Or just let you toggle it, like in literally
Every other
single
game.
Pokemon game that exists.
My voice is unsure when My voice is unsure when I'm what I yell sure. How can you not tell when you're sad with your voice?
God blimey, I came to see the gym challenge opening ceremony. This is awful. You're a bunch of cheeky little...
This isn't the gym challenge opening ceremony. Guess it was defeat that I heard coming. I think I'm about to cry.
I don't know which one's talking. God blimey, what are you lot doing here?
Bernie!
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to beat y'all up.
The Morpeko came to punish him. You could tell, he's like, how dare you?
I know y'all are terribly curious about the other gym. Why am I becoming Mr. Satan? But you gotta show a bit of restraint. It's not a good impression of Mr. Satan, but sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yale and follow me around cheering for me. I think they sniff my jacket when I leave it unattended. I should file a restraining order against you lot. Head on home.
Wherever you're from, where are you from? Nowhere. Nowhere. We have not been hired for anything.
We entered from the AFA. They're just so caught up wanting to support me and then to get a bit shirty with other gym challenges. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. Have my autograph. That's hurting my voice.
Team Yale, was it? Pretty impressive that you already have a set of fans cleared. I wish people were fans of me.
They're a bunch of creeps and I want them to leave me alone.
I'd accept anyone at this point.
Pretty sure they've been trying to watch me when I shower, which is illegal.
I'd also be okay with that.
They're just so caught up wanting to support me in order to get a bit
Oh, sorry, I misread shirty there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, no, they don't say anything. They're just a one harmonious group.
Okay, so we've turned Marnie into a bad impression of Mr. Satan.
The funny thing is you did a completely different voice for her earlier on. Axel tried to do a female voice.
I forgot what my voice was earlier.
I'm very impressed he didn't turn this into a cutscene.
Well, I should have probably called security instead of waiting.
Yes, young Miss Ela, I see that the League has booked a room for you.
That's
strange. Why is it a room for two? Says Leon's checking in later.
Yeah, no, I want to change room. Hope you have a pleasant stay here.
I've got a spare room for you. Awesome! I was given one! The next morning. Did you sleep well? No, I just heard screamings come from you. I know, it was terrifying. But hey, I saw my brother. Surprised he spoke up with me in the middle of the night, but he started to scream and just threw himself out the window. Watch out, Ela. I'll beat you to Mostoke Stadium.
'Cause I'm gonna cheat.
Because I've got a cutscene ahead of you. Oh yeah, there's items probably in here. So.
Oh yeah, you can explore these places. Just casually break into people's rooms. You know what was the best thing in Sun and Moon? The best feature they introduced?
What?
Being able to lay on people's beds and sniff them.
That was not the best feature. That was, in fact, really freaky.
It was great. Thank you? Like, a little girl just breaks into your room and he's like, here's star pieces.
His jewellery, effectively.
What?
It's got an eye on it. I miss, like, it's weird. It doesn't even have the Diamond Pearl sort of like, you can see other people's storylines.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I got Silverwing's Diamond version still here, so I probably actually plan to do the crossover for that, so it pops up in the Dear Diamond.
That's a Dynamax band!
It's a way for you to cheat, because other people don't get given them!
Wishing star your Dynamax band. I hope your wish comes true.
My wish
For the next Pokemon game to be a good game. Ha! You're doomed!
Phantom's head is massive.
Leon's the best! This Charizard pose is the best too! My grandson's insane!
That grandson of mine doesn't know what he's talking about! Has he not seen what Leon has done?
He's destroyed this country!
No items, aside from the star piece, from the looks of it.
Which is worthless to us. I need to get some water because my voice is hurting. I think I've just, ever since I did Uncle Mimic, I've just like
You've got permanent damage, we know.
No matter what voice.
Oh, the guy's not there. There's a guy here who basically says he quit his job and everything.
So, the gym Saturday final starting today. I wish you luck, but I'm afraid I'm going to be the one to win. I'm pretty sure I did not.
That's not even what Pekka's say name.
No. I'm a huge fan of Huracan!
Oh, that son of a...
You thought you could escape!
Please allow me to scorch you!
A kid called Hot...
No!
A kid called Hot said that I should
no problem making your own... Yes! We'll have no problem! How can you not tell that we would have no problem? You want to know where the gym is? The stadium is? Look! I'll show you myself!
You can see it from where you start.
Look! I got here! Look! Isn't that amazing? I got here!
Right, you know the drill, Liam. Let's leave and go visit Clara.
No, I kind of want to make a point now about actually getting here.
Oh, okay. Wait, can we enter and then just leave? Because it's gonna... Oh no, we didn't get hit by a cutscene.
Oh, okay, I'm going to take up the opportunity, man.
Right, see you guys later. We're just travelling to another island. Can we use the station in here? I don't think we can
Yeah,
yet.
it's up there. No, I don't think so. Because it's not being given us the option to actually travel back here.
What? I don't know what...
Been having his Onyx out this entire time.
Yeah, the Onyx just lives there. Might not even be his Onyx. God, I wish you got the bike earlier.
Well, it's actually... On the one hand, I've never been a big fan of the bike, but on the other hand, I really like the bike challenges in this. It's like one of the only entertaining things to do in the wild area.
I hate the bike because you have to wear that stupid outfit.
I mean, it's a bit weird. Like,
Which...
I know they're trying to promote health and safety and all, but...
Like, wear the helmet, that's fine, but like the rest of it, why can't I just wear like the Gym Challenger outfits? Because I can buy them, but they're worthless to me.
Given that a lot of this is just us randomly walking through areas, I don't mind making these episodes a bit long, because we'll never get anywhere if we make them shorter. Where am I going, actually?
Across the bridge. Well, I mean, I assume we'll end the episode when you get to... wherever. This is going to be a long playthrough, and we're just making it longer. Because it's funny.
We found it joking while running with it. And it's actually a nice normal joke compared to everything with Leon in it. Which I'm probably going to ruin it, because the next conversation piece I have to talk about, I'm trying to think of a way to disguise who I was talking about, and the best thing to both make it both fitting for what they were, for who they were as a person, whilst not referencing their name directly, is referring to him as Autistic Sailor.
What?
It'll make sense when I explain it.
Be careful of the Onyx that clips into existence.
The large Pokemon you see running around in the wild area are strong. You try battling one, it seems like you're in over your head. Try to run. Run like the wind.
Why is there a blood stain on this note?
I wonder how Clara's feeling. Where have you been?
This is the way it should
I
be.
ate one of the Slowpokes waiting!
It tasted like just mustard! I think we can... Yeah. So now we don't have to talk to the guy. Right, might want to save.
Yeah, and then I'll take on this battle. With... Who do we lead with? Oh, I guess it's going to be Squover!
Do we need to heal? Or did it already heal when we went to sleep?
I was going to heal when we went to sleep, yeah.
Scover and Sobble, and then I'll linchpin Avery because we taught it Bulldoze. Because for some reason it can learn Bulldoze and Payday.
Okay, I'm getting rid of the green lipstick at some point.
No, we're keeping it. It's hilariously awful. Oh god, there's a lot of Slowpoke.
I had to survive off these Slowpokes. That's the reason there's only 2 left. There's no other Pokemon. Hee hee! I bet this is your first time in the Alola. Where have you been?
I bet you can't wait to start exploring.
First things first, I'm killing you for what you made me wait through.
How did...
I'll be the one testing you out. Go easy on me.
Okay, but how long has she been there? Because
Well,
she left like literally a minute before we did.
oh gosh, she's breaking her finger. Oh god,
What are you
that looks disgusting.
Doing, woman?
Oh, that paint. That I don't like that. I don't like how fingers bend.
Why was she so... Venipede? Really?
Nice theme. I wish she was Avery though. Remember,
No.
it's just a test. I'll take it easy. I'll be nice and gentle as I knock you out flat.
Yeah, she's a toxic person.
Payback with tail slap.
Probably just tail slap.
Yeah, we're hopefully we're fast. No, we're slower.
Poison tail already. Huh.
Look, the first damage you took on the Hours of Armor. Consider it a little gift from me.
I wonder what happens if you, like, outspeed her entire team and just sweep it.
What was the point? Ah.
For God's sake. Might be worth using stuffed cheek?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wow, okay. That was effective.
Should we pay back with tail slap? I'll swap out after this for Slowpoke.
It did 9 damage. Payback. No point using stuffed cheeks because we'll take too much damage.
And I'll be swapping out for Slowpoke afterwards just to give him...
Oh, we can...
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
So payback with tail slap.
Payback should be fine.
Just didn't want to risk missing.
Because... Yeah, there would have been no point using stuffed cheeks because...
Yeah. And we heal health here anyway.
Well, more for the defense.
And we get the boost because of Cheek Pouch.
Yeah, because Cheek Pouch is a blessing.
Yeah, we've literally restored all our health.
Yeah. It's really powerful.
And there's no point using the Slowpoke.
And luckily, we're only standard poisoned at the moment. Because it was Poison Point, not Poison Tail, poisoned us.
Yeah. And up next is...
Slowpoke.
Oh, we forgot to do this. Ah, well.
It's fine.
I'll set it to set afterwards. Now for the Battle of the Century.
We may or may not have an advantage.
Yeah, we've got Payday.
Payday is an amazing move.
How am I the one getting backed into a gunner? This should not be a thing. Maybe you wouldn't if you were cooler like Avery.
I'm gonna set my simps on you from my Twitch streams.
Well, let's bulldoze just in case you try to use Yawn.
Yeah.
Ha! That's right. Let my poison drive you crazy. Oh, blah. Yeah, you're right. She is an E-Fort.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet she's got a lot of... Did she just, like...
Yeah,
she clipped in and out of existence.
Oh, that did nothing.
Oh.
It's not a poison type yet, I don't think.
Oh, wait, does it start off as Psychic?
Yes, but its speed is lowered now. So that's Yawn and Payday.
Yeah.
Avery! I isn't going to do much, and it's not even really that much of a special attacker, so we'll just Payday instead.
Yeah. When she used Acid, she clipped out of existence.
Again, not surprised. Not much damage in the Payday, but
it gets us money.
Cool little animation for, announcing the attack, though.
Well, it's because she's a rival character. She has, battle animations. This is going to be a long fight.
I would start the conversation I had in mind, but I feel
it's going to be a long episode too.
Yeah, I feel it's going to... Well, basically, with...
Just keep mashing A.
Autistic Sailor, which isn't their name, but it's the best way to describe, because they found me from liking my artwork I drew, Miiverse artwork I drew of Nanka dressed up as Sailor Pluto, I think it was, and Sabrina dressed up as Sailor Mars. And their favourite folder is mostly just Sailor Mars and Sailor Scout characters.
Huh.
Oh, yawn again. Well, it might just be safer yawning.
Or we could just use some bulldozers.
I mean, but it wasn't that strong, so...
Yeah,
I'll start using bulldoze instead, so... I'll use yawn to set it up.
Hopefully they don't yawn.
Well, if they get put back to sleep, I'll just swap out the Squirtle again. As it does a surprising amount of damage.
Or we just swap to Sobble.
And the reason that I used the autistic part is because every comment they made in response to me was them mentioning that they had autism. And in fact, every comment they mentioned to people in general was that they had autism.
Okay.
They were mentioning that they couldn't commission people because they had autism, so they only request. They couldn't draw themselves because they had autism. They made really awkward conversations because they had autism. It's like, at a certain point, it just felt insistent.
Yeah, it felt more like an excuse.
But like at first, they were asking for the request, and I was like, well, I can't draw because of the Miiverse thing, and I lack art skills. But I could edit my Nanka image for what you want, because it was weird. They wanted me to do a drawing of their deceased dog as a human in a Sailor Girl outfit lifting up her skirt.
I'm not even going to touch that.
We're like, okay, that's weird. Really weird.
A bit too weird.
If you really want me to do that, but I could edit the existing image to look like it and such.
Like, no offense to your art skills, but why would they ask you to do that?
And then they gave me an example. Then they mentioned that they tried requesting from that exact from the artist, but that they didn't. That they tried a conversation, but they said, and then they suddenly blocked me all of a sudden, and I don't know why. And then they said, maybe you can convince them, teach them, educate them about autism.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to be the middleman. You can at least try to be the middleman. And like, no. So I just kind of left the conversation there, and they haven't gone back to talk to me. But I hope they never try to again, because this got really weird.
Yeah, a bit.
Like I was even willing to go through the extent of editing one of my artworks for their really weird request.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure. I'm sad because my dog is deceased.
Shouldn't
so
click the buttons because it's 27 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, my next Pokemon going to make short work of. Huh? That was my last one.
How do you lose count of how many Pokemon you have?
Well, you know what? You're going to do more of our way again. We're just like standing there. It's like,
gonna,
why are you talking?
You're just going to have to wait for a bit, Clara, because we need to end this episode. So, like, comment, subscribe to see what happens next.
Yeah. Cheer, everyone!